Hey everybody, welcome back to the Weekend Woodshop. My name is Rick, and this is a little segment that I think we're going to call Sunday Shop Talk. So it is Sunday, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. I hope you are having a great day. I hope that your husbands and your kids, your significant others are doing many, many nice things for you, because that's what we do for the people that we love. If you're a mom and you're a woodworker, I hope you get a chance to get out into the shop today and build something beautiful, lovely, whatever it is that you think you want to make. So, why are we doing a Weekend Woodshop Sunday Shop Talk? Well, it's because I don't have a project video for you right now. The reason why I don't have a project video for you right now is because I'm in the middle of, kind of designing what I want to do next. We finished the table saw. We did the little project for my wife, the little desk organizer thing. And then I've got a couple other ideas that are brewing around in my head, and I can't decide which one I want to do. So I actually put up a poll over on my community page. That's right, we now have a community page because you all helped us get to 500 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that, because that helps to unlock a lot of things for the channel to help us grow. But yeah, we've got a poll over there on the community tab, so it's got a handful of projects that I'm thinking about. And what I'd like to get is some feedback from you all on what you might like to see next. There's a DIY CNC router. There's a vise for the drill press. There's a doweling jig. There's all kinds of stuff over there. So head over there, head over to the community tab, take a look at the projects that I'm thinking about. Tell me which one you think you might want to see, or if there's something different, put it down in the comments on the community tab or at the bottom of this video. So what am I working on right now? Well, I'm working on designs for some of these other projects. I've also had to do some work to the table saw. You guys probably saw the video that we did on the DIY table saw. I have had to make some adjustments to this. When I built the table saw, I overlooked a couple of things, as one typically does. You can plan and plan and plan, and then you always are going to miss something that is relatively important. What I missed is the ability to square the tabletop, specifically the miter slots, to the blade. So there was no way for us to be able to square those miter slots to the blade the way that I made the original bench, or the original top. So what I have done is I have redone the entire top. I'm still in the process of getting it trimmed down and fit nicely and all that. But underneath here, I have set up a slot and bolt system going into some threaded inserts and so forth. So I can square this section of tabletop to the blade, and then I have extension wings. I haven't built the extension wing for this side yet. I have extension wings that will go out and give us more rip capacity. We were able to do like 48-inch rips on one side of the blade and 16 or 18 on the other. I had scaled that back a little bit. That was just too large. It was too cumbersome, too big to move around the shop, so I scaled it back. So right now we're going to get roughly, how much is it? Roughly 36 inches of cut on this side of the blade, on the big side. So that's where we're at on the table saw. We've got the extension wing thing, we've got the adjustment thing, made a place for us to store the fence. Also on this side, I've got a place to store some blades. It's just a screw in there. The other thing that we've got going on right now is I actually have an order for a cutting board. And you might be asking, well, how did you get an order for a cutting board? Well, I got an order for a cutting board because our website is finally up and running. richardbrookswoodworking.com. If you head over there, you can see that we've got some merchandise, like some new hats. We've got stickers. As you'll probably see from upcoming videos, every tool in the shop now has a sticker on it. But there's stickers that you can buy. There's t-shirts. There's hats. You can also order cutting boards. When you order a cutting board, I will message you and I will ask you, kind of what kind of pattern you're looking for. Typically, I use 3 different types of hardwood. I'll use cherry, I'll use maple, and I'll use walnut. Other hardwoods are available, but there may be a slight change in price depending on the availability of that lumber. But right now, it is what it is. We can make a cutting board for all of our customers. Also, I don't have them on here yet, but there will be cutting board refresh kits. So a sponge, tub of board butter to put on your cutting board to give it a refresh every so often. The size that I'm going to give you guys when you order a board is enough to do a couple, 2 or 3 refreshes over the course of a year, most likely. And then, of course, on the website, eventually, I will have a place for you to reorder that refresh kit if you would like to get some more. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you about today is, as we mentioned, we've got the community tab. On the community tab, we're talking about different projects that I have that I'm thinking about making. But those different projects, they all have a cost, right? I do the best I can. You know, we're a family of 5, and you know, I have a full-time job. Most of my funds have to go and support the family, of course, because that is the adult responsible thing to do, and I am a mostly responsible adult. But that being said, there is always an opportunity for you all to help support the channel outside of the merchandise purchases or the cutting board purchases, etc. We also have a Patreon page, patreon.com/weekendwoodshop. The link for that will be down in the description. Also, the link for the web store will be down in the description as well. But the links for those, if you head on over to the Weekend Woodshop on Patreon, there will be a way for you to make a monthly pledge to the channel. And those monthly pledges, everything that we make on Patreon goes towards the funds that we need to do further projects like the DIY table saw or whatever else we decide to come up with. Some of those projects are super simple, super inexpensive, can do with scrap wood, and that's cool. Others, like the CNC router, if we're going to do something like that, those are going to take a little bit more funds than I could readily scrape together from, you know, just from what's left over from the budget. So if you're interested in helping out with projects like that, head on over to the Patreon page and give us your support. When you do that, there's a couple of benefits that you'll get. One of the benefits is you will get recognized in every single video that we put out on the channel. The other is we're going to try to do at least bi-weekly, hopefully weekly, but at least bi-weekly little gab sessions where we can get together, where we can talk about what's coming up with the channel, what's going on with you, with me, etc., future projects and all that good stuff. And also, anytime I take a project and turn it into a set of plans, at least the very least the SketchUp drawings, I will make those available for free to all of my Patreon supporters. I know that's not much, but the base entry level at Patreon is like $5. So anything that you can give is greatly appreciated. But that's where we're at. Thanks for tuning in to the first Sunday Shop Talk. I do appreciate you all being here. I hope that you enjoyed. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. If you feel like I've earned it, give me a subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the like button because that all helps out with that pesky YouTube search algorithm and all that good stuff. But once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.